Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for getting latest updated videos. Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh Parmar. In previous session, we have started one lesson HTML, and in that session we have discussed introduction to HTML, means its full form, where to write the program, the steps we should have to follow while writing any program, advantages, disadvantages, and its general format we have studied. But today, when we start the today's session, let me take the review of general format of HTML program. So HTML program should start with tag HTML. Thereafter, next tag is head tag that represents heading. Then within head tag, we are going to write down the title tag. Thereafter, we have to close the head tag by using slash. Then the main and important tag, body tag, that represents the actual information, and the last one is slash HTML. So this is the general format we have already discussed. Today we are going to see the detailed description of all these tags, means how to use. And keep one thing in your mind, in HSC board examination there is always one question based on these tags, and this question was asked for 3 marks. So many times they are going to ask. You can check any question paper and see there is always one question, and the name of question is explain the following tags with suitable example. So what we are trying to do, we just try to write down approximately 5 points to each and every tag. So which are these points that we discussed? So first of all, we start this tag HTML. So what is the role of HTML? Every HTML program should start with tag HTML. The second point is it is pair tag and its companion tag is slash HTML, means it is a starting tag and this is an ending tag. And the third one is syntax, means how to write. So here I am going to mention the syntax HTML, then dash dash, and then slash HTML. So this is called syntax, or you can say that format to write the program. So the remaining tags are present between HTML and slash HTML. Thereafter, we are going to write down its example. So these are the 4 to 5 points we should have to be covered. Got it? Then my next tag is head tag. This head tag is used to provide or to give suitable heading to the document, and it is also pair tag, so it is represented by slash head, and the actual information should be, means the heading should be given in between head and slash head tag, which is represented by here I am dash. Thereafter, my next tag is title tag. So what is the role of title tag? It is used to give the suitable title to the web page, and it is available or it will be displayed on title bar of your window. And like head tag, it is also a pair tag, so it is represented by title, then dash, and then slash title. But keep one thing in your mind, this title tag should be present in between head and slash head tag. So this is the point that you should have to be remember. And one more thing, most of the students, they make confusion between head and title tag. Head tag represents heading, title tag represents title, which is appear on the title bar of the window, and heading display the current working section of your web page. Then the next tag is my body tag, the actual information of web page, that is images, text, graphs, table, charts, all kinds of information are present between body and slash body tag. It is also a pair tag, its companion tag is slash body. So these are the overview of this general format of HTML. Now in today's section we are going to discuss the additional tags that helps to improve the quality of our web page. Stop. We see some additional tags, or you may also call basic tags. In that, my first tag is B tag. So as I told you earlier, for every tag we have to write down approximately 4 to 5 points. So what is our first point? its meaning. So what is the meaning of B tag? It represents bold form. Whatever the text should be written in my web page or within this B tag, it is represented in highlighted form, or you can say that bold form. Thereafter, my second point, it is paired tag. That is, its companion tag is /B. So this first point is meaning. Second point is whether it is paired or singular, we should have to mention. Thereafter, third one, the information must be present in between B tag and /B tag. So this is my third point. Then fourth point is, suppose I am going to write down here example. So suppose if here I am writing like this, hi, I am Indian, and then this is my end tag /B. So what will be the effect of this B tag on this text, that I am going to explain you. The hi is written outside the B tag. So when we see its output, it will look like this. Hi means on this text hi there is no effect, but the information present between B tag and /B tag, that is I am Indian, is represented in bold form. So this kind of output will display on my screen. So these are the 4 to 5 points you should have to cover while writing explanation about B tag. Thereafter, my next tag is I tag. So what is our first point? Meaning. So in meaning column, you have to write down I stands for italic. So it will display the information in italic style. So we use Microsoft Word. In Microsoft Word, we use so many times bold, italic, underline options for decorate the text or provide some effects. So same thing, I is used for italic style. And it is also pair tag like B tag. That is, its companion tag should be /I. And the information must be present in between I tag and /I tag. So you may call this is a syntax. That is I, then // Thereafter, you can write down the example I, then some text and /I. So whatever the written in between I tag and /I tag will be represented in italic style. So these are the information regarding I tag. Then my next tag is U tag. U tag represents underline. So if we give some underline to the text, in that case I am using U tag, and its working is almost similar. Means we can write down like this, I tag /I tag. Same thing for U tag, it is also pair tag and its companion tag is /U. Thereafter, the information should be present in between U tag and /U tag. So let me see one example. Suppose here I am going to write down example U tag hello Nagar. So its output will be like this, hello, and this. So the underline will be displayed to this text, hello Nagar. And even though we can also provide combined effect also to the given text. Means suppose if I am going to write down like this, B tag, then I tag, then U tag, and suppose this is my text, Nagar, and suppose here I am writing like this, /B, /I, and /U. Then what will be its effect? This Nagar text represented by bold in italic style as well as underline will be also displayed. Means all the three effects given on this text.
Pause.
The output of this combined tag it will look like this in italic style. Then it will display this darker region, and this is the underline. So it will show you like this, means this text represented by all these three tags in this format. Now thereafter my next tag is center tag. Watch guys the spelling of center, C-E-N-T-E-R, and generally we use C-E-N-T-R-E. So there is a basic difference between the spelling between center and center tag. So this, as the name suggests, center tag, it is used to display the information at center position of my window. So it is also a pair tag, and its companion tag is /center, and the information present between center and /center will be displayed at the center position of my web page. So these are the 3 points that you have to be covered. So what is the first point? Meaning of center tag. It is used to display given information or images, text, whatever you have written, it is represented in center position. But you keep one thing in your mind, whatever the information you want to going to display, it should be present in between center and /center. So that will helps you. Suppose if I am going to write down like this, hello, and then center, and then if I am going to write down like this, suppose India and /center. So what happen? It will show me the output. Hello will be displayed somewhere else position, but this India, it will display at the center of my window. We are going to discuss all these tags in practical session later on in the same video, and the notes are also updated at the last of this video. So what is your job? You have to write down the notes, essential notes. Pause. We discussed the next tag. Our next tag is BR tag. And before starting this BR tag, I want to tell you one thing. HTML is not a case sensitive language. What do you mean by case sensitive? Means we can either use capital letters or small letters or combined letters. There is no change on HTML code. But if we see some other languages like C, C++, Java, it is a case sensitive. Means we should write down the programs in small letters. In Java, we use some letters in combination. But in case of HTML, we can write down either in capital letter form or in small letter form or in both form. Is that clear? Now we switch on to our BR tag. So as usual, our first point is meaning of this tag. So what is the meaning of BR tag? It is a line breaking character. It will move the text on next consecutive line of your web page. And generally BR tag is a singular tag, means we cannot write /BR. Why is it so? Because it is a singular tag, it is not a pair tag. If it is pair, then we can write down /BR. But BR tag is singular tag, so there is no need to write /BR. Thereafter we see the example, means how it shows the output on our screen. So I'm just writing example. So suppose here I'm going to write down I, and suppose if I'm using BR tag, and then suppose if I'm writing M, then BR, and suppose my next text is Indian. So this is my statement that I have written in my coding form. So what will be the output? It will show me the output like this, I, and what is the role of BR? The information will be moved to next consecutive line. So it will like this, M, again M, BR is there. So this information move to the next line. So my output will be like this: I am Indian, which is display on separate line. Or you can also say that the working of BR is equivalent to /n or AND statement in C++. So generally /n represents new line and end line also represents a new line character. Same thing, BR is also used to move the text to the next line. So these are the points we have to be covered in this BR tag. So we move to the next tag. Now our next tag is P tag. So sometime what happen, we need to write more information in our web page, so we can use P tag. P tag is represents paragraphs. P tag represents paragraphs.
Stop.
Our second point is P tag is a paired tag and its companion tag is /p. Third point, the text must be present in between P tag and /p tag. So there is one question in our mind: how many paragraphs we can write in our web page? So HTML provides you, or it gives the facility to use n number of paragraphs in a web page. So there is infinite times we can use the paragraph tag in my HTML program. So what is the general format, or you can say that syntax? So we can write down like this: P, then our actual information, then /p. Suppose if I am going to write down one paragraph, then my general format is this, in this way. But suppose if I am using two paragraphs, then it is like this, and so on. So in this way you have to write down the number of paragraphs with P tag and /p tag followed by information. So it will show you different kinds of paragraphs in your web page. So all these 4 points should be covered in P tag. So we switch on our next tag. Our next tag is HR tag. HR tag. HR tag stands for horizontal ruler. So this question was also asked so many times in select correct alternative. What is the full HR tag stands for? So its correct answer is what? Horizontal ruler. So what is the role of this HR tag? So sometimes we need to insert underlines or separate lines in my web page. HR tag is used. HR tag is used to draw a horizontal line in my web page. So again, we can draw n number of lines in my web page. And one more thing, HR tag is singular tag, means there is no need to write /HR. Why? Because it is singular tag. So let me see one example. Suppose here I am going to write down like this: hello, and suppose here I am going to write down BR tag. What is the role of BR tag? It will move the information to the next line. And suppose here I am going to write down HR tag. Then what happen? What is my output? So suppose this is my window. So it will display hello here, and it will draw one horizontal line. You keep one thing in your mind: there is a difference between HR tag and U tag. U tag represents underline, which is given to the text only. And what is the role of HR tag? It will draw a horizontal line in the window section. Pause. Move to our next tag. So our next tag is strike tag. So this tag is very interesting tag. Generally, we have seen its effect at so many places in websites, especially for Amazon, Flipkart, these websites, where we have actually seen when we discuss the example of this strike tag. At that time you get realized. Now, what is the role of strike tag? This strike tag is used to draw a horizontal line from middle of the text, or you can say that it is used to cut the text In that case, strike tag is used. And it is also a pair tag, means its companion tag is slash strike. And suppose if we are going to write down its syntax, so we are write down like this: strike tag dash and slash strike. The information present in between strike and slash strike should be cut. The information means how it will look like. Just I will show you. Let me see example. So suppose we take example Vivo V17 Pro. Then I'm going to write down strike tag 25,000. Then I'm going to write down slash strike, and here I'm going to write down. So suppose this is my example. So let me see its output, how it will look like. So output will be like this: Vivo V17 Pro. Then this 25 get cut and at 19999. So we have seen such types of output on our screen, and in bracket also they display 10% discount, 20% discount. So this type of information if we wish to display, then we use strike tag. It is used to cut the text. Got it? Okay. Now in today's session what we have discussed: the general format of HTML, working of HTML tag, head tag, title tag, body tag. Thereafter we have also discussed some formatting text like B tag, I tag, U tag, which is used to represent the text in bold, italic, underline. Then we discussed strike tag, which is used to cut the text. Thereafter we used P tag for paragraph wise form information. Then we see BR tag for line breaking character, and our last tag was what? HR tag. So these many tags we have discussed. In same session we are discussing how to use these tags in practical form. So before start practical, I want to tell you the steps to be performed. So what is our first step? First of all, we have to open Notepad. Then next task is what? Step number 2. I have to just write down the HTML code. Then my step 3 is what? I am going to save that program with some file name followed by .html extension. And thereafter what to do? You have to open that file in any web browser which is available for you. So we can use either Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera. These are the browsers available. We can use any one of them to see its output. So please see the video how we are going to perform the practical, and at the end of this lecture notes are also provided. So I request you to write down the notes. Thanks for watching this video.